Hello everybody and welcome back once again to the Lord of the Rings The Third Age walkthrough. We are just about to do the Minas Tirith Evil Mode. And this one's kind of interesting. So this fight right here doesn't actually exist in when you're playing the hero characters. Which is kind of, again, kind of interesting. Actually, this would have been pretty tough, to be honest. If we did, or if you, if they would actually put this one in, and if you didn't have, say, like Barethor in your starting party, it could have been pretty rough. Anyways, this one's actually, this first fight, I actually, I think it's the easiest one to lose. Reason being, Barethor is super cheap, so he one-shots with Gondor Rampage. And then sometimes when he does this wheel about, he'll do this exactly. He'll do double attack, and then like targeted strike and like another Gondor Rampage or something. And it'll just kill. He'll just kill whatever you. Yeah, here you go. So there you go. And the shitty part is you can't move your guys, so you just have to skip your turn. And so now he'll get to double attack again. And here's a Gondor, and I'm pretty sure this is a loss. Yep, boom, dead. So there you have it. Super cheap. I think this actually happened twice to me. This second playthrough, I had never actually lost a hard mode until this one, and there's like literally nothing you can do. If Barethor gets his turn first, if you're able to stun him before he can take a turn, then you should win. But again, now you can see the cheapness of the I don't know. I almost want to say the RNG, but that's just the way it is, I suppose. Anyways, excuse me. So let's try this again. I don't remember if I lost this one too. I actually thought I did, but we'll see. And then I know the final time I actually got close to losing. So we will see here. The worst part is just that you can't spin your guys around to actually attack. Here we go. The double attack right off the bat. Oh, he actually survived a Gondor Rampage. That's surprising. He'll be dead here though in a second. Yep, here's the targeted strike to finish him off. And now we have to skip, because again, we can't do anything. Oh, did I miss the double attack? Yeah, I looked away for a second. Oh, so there's another one shot. And oh, a targeted strike. Oh, I could pull this one off. If I get it, yeah, I got this one now. Yeah, here we go. All right. Boom. So there's the stun. And this should, I think this will finish him off. Boom. Suck it, you cheap turd. That's what you get. That is what you get. All right. This one's a little easier. Excuse me. Just because there isn't that cheap, well, your characters aren't in range type of deal. All right. Let's get... I either stun Barethor first or go after Morwen because she's weak. Or she has low defense, I should say. Boom! Yeah, okay, there she got one shot. So that's that. Targeted strike there, doing the work. I think that's the one that ignores defense. Oh, and a big miss. That's not good. That's alright. So they used, or Elagast used True Shot right off the bat, and that's got a super long reuse time. Yeah, now we've got him stunned, so we got this in the bag. Thump. Say hello to my little hammer. Boom! Is it a one-shot? Yep. Alright. Next. Yes. This one. Okay, so I actually really liked this this whole evil mode because I almost lost a couple of times. I actually almost lost this fight too. So there you go. We got 2 guys down right off the bat. And then I actually kind of didn't play this out very well. I should have skipped him. I should have skipped this guy and let the Lance guy take another turn, but I didn't. Luckily, Idril is a complete chumper. Boom! Eat it. Alright, 1 down. Not bad. Black Shield, good idea to get up, especially if you've got these guys asleep. I don't know how much it really paid off, to be honest. But, you know, you might as well. Oh, Jesus, no. Oh, God. So here you go. Excuse me. That did do quite a bit of damage back to him. Yeah, look at that. He's back down to 1 health now because because I put that Black Shield up. All right. Yeah, we're pretty much, this is down to it. There's nothing else to do. Just Lance a Rune. One more? Uh-oh. Counterattack. Oh, yeah, this should do it. Hopefully we don't miss. There we go. Excuse me. Alright. Alright, this should be the last fight. Yep, Witch King. Alright, number 1, Fear Gandalf right off the bat. That's a must. Rating shot. Who cares? Wrath of Edoras is probably going to do a bit. Okay, not that big of a deal. Barathor, though. Not really sure why I used Icthillian Wrath there. If maybe he doesn't have Gondor Rampage. I mean, he was using it at the beginning of the evil mode, and I don't know why he wouldn't have it at this point. Excuse me, jeez. I would not use actually the Drain Health ability. I would either fear Elagast and Aodin, or just focus Barathor down right away. Boom! Okay, wow, that was a one-shot. Yeah, so Barathor is the top damage dealer, and I think Aodin next. Ooh, look at this, just one-shot in these turds. Yeah. Aim shot, womp womp, who cares? Alright, there's Elagast. Again, you could fear, you know, if you wanted to, you could fear like Elagast and Aodin before you take down Barathor, but I don't know, it didn't really feel like I needed to. And that, and I mean, honestly, we're one-shotting these guys, so you might as well just take them down with Morgul Wind instead. And again, I guess I would avoid, what is it, Consume Life, because it just doesn't deal enough damage, and the amount of health back the amount of health that you get back is not that great. And so there's the rewards now. Obviously, I've already got those rewards applied to this game, so I more or less just did that evil mode to you know, get the commentary done for it. Most of those items are fairly decent though, so you know, if you don't have them yet, definitely get those equipped. We have here some pauldrons for Morwen. And those look kind of nice. Kind of nifty. So, Pelennor Fields. Alright, this whole place is kind of confusing. I don't know. It's kind of confusing. I guess we'll just leave it at that. It's really easy to get turned around and kind of, you know, not really know where to go. And I made a bit of a mistake a bit farther in. And what I mean by that is there was an item that I wanted to get, and I wasn't exactly sure how to get there, so I ended up kind of like backtracking a couple of times. So I mean, at the end of the day, I didn't end up being that big of a deal, but you know, again, I like to try to avoid backtracking as much as I can. Kandorian Wolf, Fountain Guard Hood, okay. Didn't we just get a brand new... Yeah, we just got a brand new cape for Berethor with that evil mode, so... Alright, what do we have here? This thing is actually pretty awesome, especially if you're going with more of a physical-based Aedan with that 17 dex. That's huge. I think I stick with this pin for a bit, though, still. I may end up replacing... I believe there's one more pin for him farther in, and I think I... Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so that wasn't a cape for Berethor. It was for Elagos. That's my bad. This thing is pretty nice, though. Overall, that's about a plus 13 to his stats. A little bit of armor, I think, as well, if I remember right. Wow, is this a... Actually, I ended up getting into a random fight? That's kind of weird. So, typically, between areas here, you'll end up getting into these fights. And for the most part, you won't have to do very many random fights, I guess, as long as, you know, you keep moving and don't do a ton of backtracking like I did. During this for the first area here, there's just a lot of orcs, you know, nothing really fancy. I believe they've got a little bit more health, you know, than some of the other orcs we've been fighting, but you know, as far as tactics, I believe it all ends up being about the same. I think they're vulnerable to the same, you know, sleep and whatnot. Right, where did I go? Did I go back to the beginning here? I think I did. Oh yeah, I think I wanted to explore a little. Was that maybe? I don't know. There's nothing there. There's only the one treasure chest and the save sphere. Alright, anyways. Let's keep moving farther in. Alright, so there you go. There's what the transition between areas. There's, you know, like I said, there's always, I think there's literally always a fight with the transitions. I could be wrong. What a miss. Wow. Sad. Sad day. I think he's got about 150 dexterity too. Alrighty. Oh, busting out. Oh, okay. So yeah. Okay. So the immunities actually are a little bit different. So this orc here is not immune, or is is immune to suffocate evil. And back in Minas Tirith, these orcs with this graphic anyway, you know, the ones with the sword and board are not immune. So yeah, look at, now he's immune to fear too. So these guys are definitely a little more worrisome than some of the other ones, or than the other ones that we've, you know, been previously fighting. So obviously still not immune yet to sleep though, which is kind of silly, but whatever, I'll take it. We'll take advantage of it. Not sure if I really needed to do a mountain shield there. I'm not really sure why I decided to do that. Oh, okay, okay. So we're gonna use the examine and get some info on all these. All right. Can be stunned, can be slowed, can be slept. Wow, they can. You can even bind their melee. So, quite a few options there. Now the dual wielder, not immune to stun, immune to slow though, and you can paralyze them and sleep. So, still a good amount of CC that you can do with them. And then the bowman, all right, can be stunned, can be slowed. You can even bind their range and can be slept. So, just about all the fun stuff you can do to the archers. They seem to be the worst. And that's typically the way those work. Or in my experience, the archers seem to have the least amount of immunities. But anyways, obviously they can all be slept. It looks like all of them can actually be stunned as well. And then you can immobilize them also. You know, the melee guys can have their melee immobilized and which, you know, paralyzing shot or paralyzing wound if you're using Morwinds. And then the archer, you know, obviously you can use the arrow splinters to silence, or well, I like to say silence, but it's immobilize in this game. Anyhow, what do we get here? All right, so a new sword for Berethor and a new spear for Aodin. And this thing is amazing. 4 dexterity, 4 spirit. 2 of the stats I like. I'm going to lose 1 speed, but I can deal with that. And the damage on that thing is ridiculous. Ancient Spear. I'm not going to end up equipping that, but that is fairly good. This is the one I'm using. Obviously, it's the one with 7 spirit, and that's from the evil mode for Minas Tirith. So I don't believe I replaced that for the rest of the game. Now, again, if you were, you know, going with more of a physical-based Aodin, you know, you may want to equip a different spear, but I will not be, so I guess keep that in mind. Alright, what do we got here? A couple of dual wielders and, oh, a new lance dude. Mordor Orc Captain, there you go. Alright, so let's get a paralyzing wound on this first guy. Okay. Well, I guess the one guy can still be slept. Wow, triple crit, nice. And then I missed the spear guy, but I don't think that he can be slept anyway, so it didn't really matter. And boy, only 30k with that Flaming Fury. It's kind of sad. Clunk. Okay, well, what are we gonna do here? I would certainly hope I at least either examine this guy or, you know, test on him to find out what he's immune to. I fully expect this guy to be immune to basically everything. Typically, the guys with the lances or spears, however you want to say it, typically they were immune to all of the status effects, so we'll see here, but boy, I really kind of stood around here for a bit. Must have been deep in thought here. Or deep in the refrigerator. Alright, I know it's we'll be moving here in a second. There we go. Let's get to it. Oh, what? Oh, that's really weird. Okay, so I was able to land a Suffocate Evil on this guy. That is really strange. So, here we are. Root, normal. Slow, normal. Everything else, immune. So, it seems to me that Root and or Silence Evil goes off of the Root check, which, you know, I guess that kind of makes sense. Anyways, then I wonder if he can be feared as well. He should be able to be feared, because I think fear goes off of that Root check as well. Oh, hopefully I tried it out, because now I'm kind of curious. Anyways, that's, again, though, that seems really weird to me, that these guys are now not immune to, excuse me, to that, because in the past they had been immune to, you know, basically anything. That's why they kind of felt a little OP earlier, you know. Well, maybe OP isn't very accurate. All right, drain that health for 30k. So once again, you know, it's kind of cheesy that I've got those elf stones equipped right now, but you know, unfortunately I forgot to take them off. So things like, I mean, so paralyzing wound there, the damage over a time effect hit for 6k. You know, in a normal game, or if you didn't use that, or you didn't have any Spirit Stones of Enhancement equipped, that hit for like what then, 600. So huge damage difference. So again, you know, apologize. It's a little lame, or pretty lame, but unfortunately I lost my, and this is the wrong way. We needed to go back to the crossroads back there. And I don't think it took me too long to figure that out, but at least I think there's a lot of different pathways in this area, and you know, like I said earlier, it's pretty easy to get turned around and kind of lost. So, all right, Elite Troll Captain. God, he's immune to everything. So, yeah. So you're not going to be doing anything to that guy, CC-wise. No slows, no stuns, nothing fun. So I guess I would suggest then bringing Barathor in and using Stand Fast, because you're going to be potentially facing some stunning abilities. And those are not always so much fun. Oh, am I going to bring him in? Alright, good. Okay, but then I'm not gonna actually... Okay. I was like, bring him in, you Stand Fast. Nope, didn't even bother. Okay, so it's looking like I'm cocky enough that I think my damage is gonna be able to... Yeah, I already... What? Why would I even try that? Oh, I think I one-shot him. Nice. That's impressive. That's what you get for trying to suffocate evil, I guess. I think actually I was going to try a Blinding Light, and I didn't click over to Blinding Light. I accidentally used Suffocate Evil instead. Oh, nope. I lied. Nope. Okay, so I am literally just trying to land this stuff that I know is not going to land anyway. Because we just examined him and we know he's immune to Root. Anyways. Molten Shield. I don't know if that was really useful. I really don't know why I did that. Oh, stun. Nice. That's what you get. So that's what I get for not putting up Stand Fast when I had the chance. So I eat a well-deserved stun. Alright, let's just get rid of that though. I wonder what happens if you use Valorious Haste on somebody that's stunned. Huh. Huh. Or if it just doesn't let you. Gosh, I guess I never really thought about that until now. Interesting. Interesting. It probably would just make you the answer to that. Toss that in the comments. Let me know. I'm curious. Gosh, these things have so much health too. So yeah, definitely, if you know, especially if this is your first time through, use that stand fast because you're gonna be eating a lot of damage from this guy. There's just because there's no way to slow him down. So you know, no real way to keep him from potentially stunning you. Anyways, that's finally the end of that guy. And it actually looks like we are going the right way here. I just noticed the chest in the background of that fight, so. Oh, nice. Okay, so a new shield and a new weapon for Idriel. So let's have a look-see. I hate this shield. I think it looks atrocious, but you know, if you like it, go ahead and equip it. And actually, the stats are shitty too. So yeah, I don't know. It's gaudy. I think it's the blue. I mean, it's kind of neat. Yeah, okay. It's got the white tree of Minas Tirith, and then I don't know, what is that? 2 doves or 2? Wow, there was all kinds of weird graphic bugs that I ran into on this playthrough. That never happened actually before, so I don't know what was going on, but or you know, I hadn't ever really seen that before. Wait, did I equip that? Yeah, looks like I'm going with that. Okay. I think it was a little bit of an increase in spirit powers, a drop in speed and dex, but I didn't really care about the speed and dex at this point. We were pretty good there. Idriel's weapon there, and then to the, what is this, the east? That's the fork that you'll need to take to continue on, and this should be a fight. Yep. Jeez. Lungs are just not happy with me today, and they can suck it because I don't care. Because we've got commentary to do, so tough shit, man. Deal with it. Suck it up. All right, Stagnant Fury. That was pretty weak, to be honest. Yeah, that was super weak. For this area, I know, so in my original playthrough, like the very first time I ever played this game, I did a lot of, or when I went through this area, I used mostly Barethor, Idriel, and Elagast. And I feel like those three make a fairly solid threesome. You know, you can take whoever you want, but those three do really well together. And I mean, to be honest, Elagast with his sleep arrows, that's his main contribution. Barethor, you know, with just the buffs, the stand fast, the company, shield of courage, that sort of thing. And then Idriel with all of her heals, you know, so they're a real solid 3-man team. But you know, that being said, you don't have to just use 3 people, and it's always good to bring in, you know, the diffuse 3 other people. So anyways, let's see here. What's this guy got going for us? Immune to stun. He can be slowed, and wow, okay, so he can be rooted as well. So hopefully I'll try a Seal Evil here, or a Fear, or maybe both. The drummer can be suffocated. And obviously Crippling Shot's always going to work as well. Crippling Smash. Crippling out of the Shadowcraft tree. All of the fun stuff. To be honest, though, these guys aren't really that big of a threat. They're a little annoying. They do, you know, obviously a multi-target attack, and I think they can haste and heal. Obviously, this guy didn't get a chance to. But those are the sort of attacks, I suppose, that you can expect from them if they were to live long enough. And I think this is the right way we want to go. This is, I believe this is the spot where I got a little confused before, and then you know, you enter that one screen and then that's it. There's usually a treasure chest right there. Well, in this case, you have a fork and then you've got like 3 or 4 screens before you finally get to the treasure chest. So, you know, again, now I got a little confused, and if I remember right here, I backtracked a couple of times because I was like, well, which one do I need to actually go? Jeez. So, eventually I got it together, and, you know, I ended up getting to the treasure chest. I believe it was a treasure for Idriel. Not 100% sure what was actually in it, but we will certainly find that out, I suppose. I would sure think in this this video, or hopefully anyway. All right, what do we get here? Oh, time to use some old Toby, I guess. Ah, okay. Yeah, I wanted to get some. Was wrong. So I should have continued on. I didn't, so I apologize. So we'll end up doing some backtracking here, but I guess just know that that was the correct path. And then I'm not sure why I didn't actually go into my inventory and check on my items. That's kind of weird. Anyways, continuing on. Nothing fancy here. Wow, look at Berthor's AP total. That's kind of nuts. It's like half of his health total right now. Alright, no, in 91. No, so the ones from the evil mode seem to me are actually better. Dwarven Mithril Pauldrons. Okay, very nice. That's a direct upgrade. Looks like that's it for now. Alright. Now, we'll end up going to the east here, but, you know, at some point I'm going to realize that I should have... At least he's not immune to everything. Because these things are annoying, and they have a ton of health. And they can use fear. So it's best to just not ever let them. So we won't. Hopefully. Flames of Ruin. Alright. Busting out all the fun stuff on him right off the bat. Hey, is that him flying around up there? Oh, no. That's funny. That is actually really funny. Super talented, or just defies logic. That too. They did a really good job in the movie, and then the I even like their horses looked really good in the movie. The fell steeds. But the scene later on here, and actually I believe it's even they even threw it in here, but Hammer's sister. Wow, why can't I remember her name? Anyways, she chops off the one's head, and they did such a good job making that look real. It was just awesome. Wow, why can't I remember her name, to be honest? So it's like a little bit of a twist on the golden elven shield or whatever, but I don't remember the exact name of that, but the one that he was equipped with. And hopefully I will go back here because again, now yeah, here we go. So let's go back and actually get what we needed to get out of that last area. Alright, so let's take a right. Yeah, I would say favorite shield in the game, and it's a shame that he gets it so late, but, well, it's, you know, kind of the way most games work anyways. Your coolest looking stuff you get at the very end of the game, right? MMOs too. Your best gear is the end game gear. Alright, Third Age Elven Silver Tiara. Boy, I don't know if I end up equipping this, but we'll see. So, in this playthrough, I stuck with her. Yeah, I bet I don't. I mean, this thing is okay. No, not really. It's kind of garbage. So I ended up sticking with this second age battle helmet because the armor stat on it is ridiculous. I mean, it's still over 30 armor over any of these tiaras that you get at the end of the game. I guess that, you know, the tiaras have some, I mean, what's 2 spirit, 4 speed, really? I don't know. Here, but like, comment, subscribe, whatever you guys want to do. Hope these guys are helpful, though, and hope you join me for more. All right, thanks for watching.